bought a house in a remote part of Lagos to run a shortlet. So you were told that you'll be cashing out on a monthly basis. Right now, no guests, no bookings, and no monies. Let me explain the lie you were sold. A real estate agent tells you buy a property for shortlet somewhere in Abidjan or in Shangotedo or far away in Mowi or most recently in Eleko in Ibejuleki. And what you were sold is put it out for rent or put it out for shortlet and you'll be reeling in finances on monthly basis. Your properties is going to be booked for about 20 to 25 days every month. And you felt that was the truth and you bought the property. And right now, miracle has not happened. I would explain something to you in this video. I remain Patrick, your realtor. Welcome to this space where we'll discuss topical issues that affect real estate. Like our videos, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification button, and also help us promote our content so that those who will see our content will make wise investment choices buying real estate. Today, I'm going to explain to you the lies that were sold to you when it comes to the purchase of a property for shortlet rentals in Lagos or anywhere in Nigeria. Now, I'm making this content because I think sometime last year I made a video about shortlets and I explained how you can list your properties on certain platform. You get guests for a shortlet apartment. After that video, I think the video has helped so many people, but some other persons will come and they'll seek for help. Hey, I have this property somewhere for shortlet and we've not gotten guests. We've not got guests. We are not always booked. Can you help us do this and do that? At the end of the day, I would ask them, where is the location of your property? And someone will tell you they have the property in Eleko. Some will tell you they have it in remote places. And there are certain things there are certain help that we cannot render. Certain miracles that you don't expect to happen, except development comes to the area, except there's a high demand for shortlet in those particular areas. You don't go to Eleko. Right now, we sold some lies in the past. Some days ago, we sold some lies bungalows in Eleko, and you were told that you can put it out for shortlet and you start making money. When do you think Eleko will make sense for shortlets? When do you think Eleko will make sense for shortlet? So the thing is, there's nothing bad buying those properties. There's nothing bad at all. But buying it for shortlet in 2025, Eleko in 2025, is just you deceiving yourself. Because who is going to come and book your property in shortlet? Who is going to come to Eleko to book? What's going on in Eleko right now? What's going to bring guests to Eleko right now? Is it guests going to the refinery or guests going to the approved international airport? You see, all of those areas for shortlets would make sense. Let's say would make sense when those projects come to life. When the international airport starts fully, those are the times shortlets would make sense. But right now, you're buying a property because they are telling you you will make money on your short. And some of you think after 3 years you start making money on the property. Stop deceiving yourself. Or you go to somewhere in Abidjan GRA where we do not have things to bring people to the area. what's going in Abidjan area and you think, what's that special thing that would bring guests to Abidjan area right now, or Shango tell you right now? What's that particular thing? So the second thing you need to understand, Shortlet thrives in areas where there are demand for it, most especially around the airport. In Lagos and Lekki, you would experience high demand. But there are areas that the demand will come with season. The areas that the demand for shortlets are seasonal. And we must understand that. So the lies that, oh, you get booked 80%, most of the time are just lies. Most of the time are just false. They will not always happen that way. So you have to be very strategic. If you must buy a house for shortlet, or if you must use a house for shortlet, make sure it is in an area where there is demand for shortlets. This is what you need to understand. Do you have expatriates coming? You have tourists coming to this particular area? If no, then you should not expect to have guests. So I think it's very smart. This is 2025. I think it's very smart. Location matters a lot in real estate. For shortlets, the area should already make sense. The area should be booming for commerce, for tourism, and for business. That is when shortlets will make sense. You will not go to a remote area and have a house and think people would come. No, they will not book a house for shortlet. It has to be very accessible. So in 2025, Eleko will not make sense for shortlet. Abidjan GRA will not make sense for shortlet. Shango will not make sense for shortlet. This is not to say you cannot have plans to have shortlet developments in all of those places for the future. You can. But right now, you will not make money from it. And that is just the truth, except you want to deceive yourself. I am Patrick, your realtor. Stay safe, be good. Until we see again, bye.